One of the main crusaders in the 2G spectrum case and the petitioner, Dr. Subramanian Swamy, is with us talking to NewsX. Sir, first of all, we have heard this news that Maran's house has been raided in Chennai today. How do you react to these developments?
Well, I'm not surprised. The only surprise is that it took so long, because I think even as early as the last 2-3 months, we had enough evidence to book him. And there was delay, and I think there can be an understandable delay because the CBI is really overworked and their machinery is not equipped to digest all these interlocking arrangements and so on and so forth. So maybe they took time because of that or anything else. There are one or two other cases where they have deliberately gone slow, but on this one I have no reason to suspect that there was a malified attempt. There was in the media all kinds of stories being planted that is clean chit has been given, so on. But fact of the matter is that it should have come sooner, but it hasn't. And there is still one angle they have not touched, which they ought to, is the national security angle, because Maxis is a long-term association with LTT. He may have even laundered their money or been their donor. And there are enough people in Sri Lanka today whom the Sri Lankan police and army had captured. They should talk to them and find out.
So the CBI, of course, is raiding. This is the first step. Do you think that they will have the will enough now to go ahead, gather enough evidence, and then, of course, file a charge sheet later on?
CBI has no will of its own. It's the court whose will is important. For the first time,
it's the Supreme Court.
Yeah, for the first time in our history, we have had the Supreme Court taking the government agencies to task for not performing their statutory duties. So I think, in this kind of a case, which has huge ramifications. In fact, today I saw one of the ministers, I think Salman Khushid, warning the Supreme Court judges that all our investments will dry up and you can't live in an isolated world, Mr. Judges. It's a shocking thing. So it is in the fact that for the first time the government has not much control over the CBI.